So this guy here says Allah was a Satan, the greatest deceivers. To which I replied, the Bible said Allah created the world. And to which he replied, Allah was not God of Bible. And then this laughing emoji. And then my question was, then why did it say that Allah created the heaven and earth? Question mark. And if you are wondering what am I referring to, I'm referring to the Bible here, right? So this is from the Bible, the chapter Takwin 1 or Genesis 1. This is an Arabic, of course, because Allah is an Arabic word, right? So if you want to find Allah, you have to find the Arabic version, be it the Quran, be it the Bible, right? So in this it's normally I would translate this as the beginning, right? But it is in the Bible is Genesis. So it says fil bada'i khalaqallahu samawati wal ard, right? So in the beginning created Allah, so meaning that Allah created, that's how the structure of the Arabic language, as-samawat, the heavens, wal ard, and earth, and the earth. And you can read through, you can read this is Allah here, and then Allah here, for example, like wa ruhullah, this is the spirit of Allah, and so on, right? The English translation, I know if you memorize Genesis, you know this, right? In the beginning Allah created heaven and earth, or let's see the English word, right? In the beginning God created heavens and earth. And then when we see the English here, right, wa ruhullah yarfa'i ala wajhil miyah, this is the face of the water, right? So the spirit of Allah, or spirit of God. Of course, Muslim, we don't believe this exact phrasing, right? But here, where this, and the spirit of God was hovering over the face of the water. So here, right, Ruhullah yarifu ala wajhil miyah. So what I'm referring to is this word Allah here, which is translated to God in English, right? So when I say Allah created the heaven and earth, this is based on a Takwin or Genesis 1. So that's what I meant with this comment, right? So it is interesting, and in the previous video I have addressed the fact that I understand that the understanding and the belief about Allah or about God is basically different between Christianity and Islam, between the Bible and the Quran. I understand that and I acknowledge that, but we are referring to the same being. It's just that our belief about that being, about God, about Allah, is different. So it is interesting when that phrase that is used by both, in this case Allah, is being said as such. If you want to say that, for example, what inspired the Quran was Satan, for example, of course we don't believe this, it is not true. But if you are saying that, at least it makes sense, right? Because from your perspective, something that is whispering to Prophet Muhammad SAW, maybe you want to say Satan, for example, then it still makes sense, that sentence, right? But when you say Allah, you know, that's just bizarre. That's why as Muslim, for example, right, when we talk about Jesus or Isa alayhi salam, we never talk ill about Jesus because we love Jesus, even though from our perspective, our belief, Jesus was a man, a prophet, and from your belief, he's God in the flesh, right? So we believe that is wrong. The belief is different, but we are talking about the same man, the same person, the same man, right? Now, just because Muslims do not believe that Jesus was God, we do not say suddenly Jesus was Satan, etc., right? Because Jesus is Jesus. So that's the thing, right? Even though our belief about the same being, the same person, the same individual is different, doesn't we do not use that word to refer to that being as something else, right? So that's why it is bizarre. Until this day, I know many Christians who don't understand what I'm saying, but from a Muslim perspective, when you see this, it is bizarre, because I always ask, so would you say the same phrase, Allah, Satan, for example, to your fellow Christian who talk Arabic, who speak Arabic, because they worship Allah, right? So would you say Allah? Yeah. So that's it for this video. I think this have been becoming repetitive. I'm not sure whether those who comment things like this is the same person or different person keep on stumbling on my video and makes similar remarks. Anyway, so that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.